லீகல் டிக்டேஷன் 100 வேர்ட்ஸ் பர் மினிட். இந்த பேசேஜோட அவுட்லைன் வேணும்னா கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்க. டெஃபினட்டாக நான் வந்து அவுட்லைன் அப்லோட் பண்ணுறேன் டிஸ்கிரிப்ஷன் லிங்க்ல. ஓகே, ஸ்டார்ட். தி ரிட் பெட்டிஷன் வாஸ் entertained and no counter affidavit has been filed. It was contended on behalf of the appellants respondents 1 and 2 therein that in terms of the proceedings memo of the first appellant dated 13/4/2018 an enquiry was conducted and the second appellant in the communication dated 26/6/2019 sent to the first appellant had prepared panel for promotion to the post of special grade municipal commissioner, and in the said communication it has been stated among other things that the first appellant first respondent Wade GO2D number 36 municipal administration and water supply department dated 13/4/2018 has recommended the commissioner of disciplinary proceedings Madurai to initiate disciplinary action against the first respondent writ petition noted in serial number 9 and therefore his name has been deferred. It appears that though a charge memo dated 13/5/2019 came to be issued to the first respondent writ petitioner, it was revised by him only on 25/9/2019. The learned single judge, after taking note to the factual and other circumstances as well as the judgment in Union of India reported in 2013 SSC 161, found that as on 15/3/2019 there was no disciplinary proceedings pending against the writ petitioner, and later on only charge memo was issued to the writ petitioner by the commissioner of disciplinary proceedings, and having taken note of the well settled legal position that the disciplinary proceedings commences only when the charge memo is issued to the delinquent officer, and overlooking the same passing over the name of the first respondent writ petitioner for promotion to the post of special grade municipal commissioner lacks merits and substance, and accordingly allowed the writ petition. The learned additional advocate general appearing for the appellants official respondents 1 and 2 has drawn the attention of this court to schedule level read with section 7(1) of Tamil Nadu Government Servants Conditions of Service Act 2016, and would submit that in the light of subpara 3 of 2 paragraph the charge memo has been issued to the writ petitioner on 13/5/2019 itself, and by the communication of the second appellant dated 26/6/2019 the name of the first respondent writ petitioner has been rightly overlooked in the light of the pendency of the said charge memo, which is a crucial aspect which has been completely overlooked by the learned single judge while allowing the writ petition, and hence praise for interference. Per contra, learned counsel appearing for the first respondent writ petitioner has drawn the attention of this court to the above cited judgment, wherein in the light of the authoritative pronouncement of the Honorable Supreme Court of India in reported in 1991 for SSC 109, unless the charge memo is issued to the employee, I shall be presumed that no disciplinary proceedings is taken against him, and admittedly the first respondent writ petitioner voluntarily received the charge memo only on 25/9/2019, and also drawn the attention of this court to the communication of the second appellant dated 26/6/2019 addressed to the first appellant, especially to the paragraph number 4 and would submit that if really the charge memo dated 13/5/2019 would have been served on the first respondent writ petitioner, the said fact would have been found therein, whereas it merely states about the recommendation of initiation of disciplinary action against him and in order to get over the stop. ஏதாவது டிக்டேஷன் வேணும்னா கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்க, லைக் பண்ணுங்க, ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க, சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்க. தேங்க்ஸ் ஃபார் வாட்சிங்.